What is up, my Sisyphean friends? Oh, I look dark.
Hello, motherfucker.
Hi, John. How's it going? How's everyone's Friday? Oh, Eriss just woke up from a nap, so don't mind the grogginess. It's been a day. Dude. I have been deep cleaning my entire apartment all day. Nice nap hair. Thank you. Thank you. Freshly, I was like, oh, I'll show up to stream with freshly washed, messy, curly hair. And then 3 hit. I set my chairs in the wrong spot while cleaning. Sorry. Then 3 hit and suddenly it was 5. So here we are. However, I don't think my apartment's been cleaner. I don't think it smelt better. I threw out so much like bathroom stuff. Like shag rug, like those, like not shag, but like the bumpy rugs and things, like the things that like contain smells. So fun fact, slightly depressing fun fact. So we all remember Nala, my lovely baby girl. She wasn't necessarily a healthy cat when she was here with us. She had a lot of problems. Like she made it to the litter box majority of the time, but it was always an accident. And she had some problems where she had to get baths, which also caused my towels to smell, my rugs to smell, a lot of things in my bathroom to smell. And the thing is, like, when you're surrounded in it, you don't smell it. You become nose blind. And now it's almost her 15th birthday. May 1st is her 15th birthday, so in a month. She's left my home about a year and some change ago, and now I'm not nose blind to it anymore. And I'm sad because I was just like, I could smell it, but I associated it as her. And now when I smell it, I'm like, that smells like a cat missed the litter box. And nobody said anything to me about it. Not a single person. Like, I physically could not smell it. Like, oh, I smell Nala. I mean, I also have like a weak sense of smell. Fun fact. My senses are so shot. It is unfortunate. However, I now can smell it and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is awful. I've thrown out all of my towels. I've since replaced them. Yes, it is. Cheshire's birthday is May 15th. It'll be his 4th birthday on May 15th. He's getting so old, guys. But yeah, so it's like I've been cleaning everything. I washed my comforter, my sheets, my blankets, my pillows. Every towel I own, I've washed in their own load. Just trying to find the smell. And like there's like one last rug I have. And I'm currently washing it right now. And now I don't smell it at all. Which the rug arguably was the... So instead of having... I now have a foam mat. Instead of having like the litter traps, I had old... unwanted like bathroom rugs in front of my litter boxes. And the one I'm washing right now is the one that Nala used. That I had in front of my washer and dryer. And I was trying to figure out, I was like, why am I smelling cat pee in my bathroom? That's where the rug is. Ozzy's freaking out. Anyways, so yeah, I spent my entire day cleaning and napping. And now we're gonna play a game I've never played before. So I did remember to download it. But holy Hannah, it has been a day. I also have a chai. Smells like cleaning solutions and no cats. Because none of my cats have smells. Well, I mean, Cheshire smells, but he smells like Cheshire. I have to do settings real quick. One second. Sorry, I'll show the screen in a second. I'm just doing all the inputs. Just to make sure. Ugh. Why is the option full sync or windowed? I hate that. I hate that. Ew. Ew. Yeah. Actually, fun fact about that. I'm not actually gonna say that since I'd be assuming a whole lot about people. Did you know that the sense of smell, everyone's individual smells, is one of the many forms of a human mating call? Like, you know, like birds have like their dances and their coos. A human smell, if you find their natural odor attractive, that means that whatever state of mind you're in, that person is your type, in a sense. Like, it doesn't have to be appearance. Like, you literally smell that and it's their natural odor, not a cologne, not some new soap, literally just them. That's what your body's attracted to at the time. It doesn't mean they're right for you. Does not mean they're right for you. But it means at the state of life you're in that moment, that is the kind of person you're attracted to. Fun fact. Just, you know, the crazy things Eriss knows. Okay. I actually, there's so many settings in this. I also do not. I'm gonna have the voice volume being like really loud. I feel like. Be really loud. I'm gonna make the voices stand out. Okay. Okay. Ozzy. Oh, come on. Might go away. Never mind, it did not go away. Ozzy. Do you mind, motherfricker? I don't like that. I don't like you cutting off the top of my head. That is annoying. Stop cutting off the top of my head. I mean, you can't really see it very well, but I'm glad to help. It's one of my favorites. It is one of my favorite little tidbits. Or about there, yeah. There you go. Sorry, I moved Ozzy from 1080 resolution to 4K because there's no in between. So I didn't really adjust it. There's also a fun fact. I mean, there's like two different ways to view this, by the way, for women, for guys detecting women. One, there's the predator colors. You know, there's the predator colors. Two, if a girl, like a teenage boy, is doused in so much perfume, you can tell it's perfume and not just a breath, just not like a breeze. Don't trust her. I'm going to be honest. Normal girls know 1 spritz, maybe 2. If they have 6 or more spritzes, do not date them. They're either trying to lure you in like a Medusa, or they're trying to scare you away. Fun fact. 1 or 2. If it's a light breeze of a smell, she's trying to draw you in. If it's more than that, and you're like, oh, that's like all you smell like. Yeah. Fun fact. Yeah, it was like 2 is max. Like maybe 1 up near the neck area, near your ear, cause like hugging. And then, I mean, the other one being, I don't know, armpits or somewhere else. Like usually I shoot 1 by the knee because I have the smaller kids. Literally 1 like by the back of my knee because I work with kindergartners and they love the smell of flowers. They love my perfume. They love it so much. They tell me about it all the time. and one back here. Usually I shoot it into my hair instead, but one back by my neck for hugs. Oh, it's just like wildflowers. I smell like a spring field when I'm at school. Granted, my natural smells apples. So I mean, kind of mixed, kind of funny, but yeah, no, it's just like the Bath and Body Works like bell smell is what I've been using lately, which it just smells like wildflowers, which I think is really fun. It's very florally, it's very nice. Oh yeah. Did you know? I'm gonna start this game. We'll do survival. Why not? See what happens. If I die, I start over. I don't care. No, you're good. I got really interested. Blind game, let's start survival. It'll be great. Probably a terrible decision, but we're gonna find out. No, so did you know your natural odor? Is the music too loud for you guys? Or is it just me?
Attention. Failure imminent. All personnel abandon ship.
Okay, cool. So it's just me. Awesome.
Launch in 3, 2, 1.
Anyways, your natural odor mixes with whatever food you eat the most of. Fun fact. I mean, like right now it's like not flawlessly apples. Like I smell like a family apple orchard. Like something buttery and apples. I eat so much popcorn. But yeah, your natural odor resembles what you eat the most of. Yeah, so from 13 to 21, I would eat 3 apples a day. Oh, frick. How on earth do I interact? Pick up fire extinguisher? Oh. Oh. I just jump into the fire, that's how I do this. But yeah. So I smell like apples. I mean, I still do kind of smell like apples, so I eat like an apple. I like to have an apple or an orange every single day, but
Minor head trauma.
not enough to make me smell like apples as much as I did as a kid.
This PDA has now
It was really weird being Jim, I'll be honest.
Directive to keep you alive on an alien world. Please refer to the data bank for detailed survival advice. Good
Sick.
luck.
Awesome. Awesome. I like put that away.
Aurora suffered orbital hull failure. Cause unknown. 0 human life signs detected.
Did I go swimming? What happens if I just go swimming? Die for your very first time. Oh, so I just go swimming. Dude, this is so cool. Can I touch things? Table coral? That's so cool. Oh, people used to tell me all the time because it'd be really weird. Like I'd run a mile and they're like, why do you smell like you're about to make an apple pie? Why? So I heard it quite often. It's a weird fun fact to know about yourself. Like typically people don't normally know their smells. Can I go through this? The sea pancake. This reminds me of Raft. Whatever the same version of picture it is. Dude. Human scents are one of my favorite like things to
is an essential component of all powered
like
equipment.
talk about. Like
Your
just
probability of survival has just increased.
the
to
amount
unlikely, but
of
plausible.
the amount of like not necessarily body language but body language you can get off of a person just by how they care for themselves is crazy. What's this? Oh, that my escape pod? Am I too far away now? Oh, my washer's done. Dude, this game is beautiful. What the fuck? Wow. What this? This me? Yeah, this me. Wow. Repair tool? Oh, I don't got any of that. Medikit. Fabricator? What? Wow. Oh, same old women too. If you know what you're smelling or we're looking for. Well, I mean, well, I suppose like women can tell on women and men can tell on men is what I think it is, because like y'all live with it. So I mean, women live with it too. So I was like, but I'm not one to make comments. Well, it's a kind of weird calendar situation, actually. Because like women can tell mostly because we know women function like a 28-day calendar, whereas men function on a 24-hour calendar, which is also why the work day is actually shaped the way it is for men, not women. Fun fact. That's not like a dig, it just is an actual really random fact. But yeah, other women can tell where they are in their little 28 calendar reset based on their smells. And we can smell it through the perfume. But I mean, I can't speak for other women in this one. Yeah, if you can memorize what this, if you can understand what the smell is. Bye. It like, I was like, young teenagers can't figure it out. They won't know. The older women get, the more we can identify where each girl is in their 28 whatever day cycle. But yeah, women cannot tell men at all. Unless like you grow up with like 12 brothers and you figured it out that way. But like, there's no natural thing that's telling us. I did not like that sound. That was a freaky sound. You know, it's really cool, isn't it? Just the natural differences between just genders alone. No, I was like hanging out with my friend on Tuesday. And on Tuesdays, he helps teach archery for the 8th graders. And every Tuesday, he smells the exact same after archery. And it cracks me up. I always think about making a joke. Like he doesn't smell bad. It's either he chose to freshen up prior to coming to work with me due to archery, or that's legitimately how he smells after working out. Like doing dead sprints, getting arrows back, shooting arrows. Just, I was like, that's really funny. Yeah. Radiation detected. Oh, so don't approach this. I need to find food. Printer down here. But yeah, nah, all the teachers, creepvine, creepy. All the teachers wear like multiple hats at this school because like it's such a small school.
Life on this planet grows in unusually distinct and diverse ecological biomes. Further study recommended. Oxygen.
Ooh. What, raft? Or that space one? Outer Wilds or whatever? Outer Wilds? That's a really obscure one for you to pull out, actually, because I don't think I've ever stated that, actually. I mean, I don't hate it. It just does not intrigue me. I do have the game. I do have it. I mean, I'd probably enjoy it if I streamed it. I hated playing it on my own. I hated it.
To a number of small cave networks.
Uh-oh, I'm gonna starve. Oh, forest. Oh. Oh. That's not ominous at all. Uh-oh. Oh, Outer Worlds is really cool. It's a cool game. I just had such a, it's a game I think Sith would love if he doesn't already. Is how I define that. Oh, I can't see. Thank goodness for this icon. That is the best way I can put it. Like, it's not a bad game. It's really fun. Open exploration, looking at other planets, just trying to discover them, conquer them, whatever them, and just understanding the world around you. I just had a really hard time with it. I just had a really hard time playing it. It was really cool, actually, though. Nighttime is cool. I need to explore those cave systems. Oop, hi. Yeah, no, it's valid. I played it, years ago. I actually played it during my break. Well, right before my break. It was interesting. Deployables. There. Water. Sustenance. Water. Expand. Water. Water. Ingredients unknown. Crazy. Repair tool. How do I make a repair tool? Okay. Container. Flare. Water. Nutrients block. Oh, nutrients block. Okay, cool. Dude. This is gonna be rough going out there, isn't it? Oh, look at that! That's kind of sick, though. That's kind of cool. I don't want to go down there yet. Can I sleep? It's gonna be really dark down there. I like this. What kind of planet is this? Oh, fun fact. So call back to Wednesday when I stated it's just started snowing. It finally stopped snowing today during my nap. It's supposed to start up again soon, but it finally stopped snowing. It's been snowing for the last 3 days. We had no snow. And now it'll take mother freaking Christmas again. No. No, we didn't. I still had to go in. It was lame. Yeah, it was our last chance too. Because after this, we get like a blizzard in April, and then we're done. This was our blizzard in April. Okay. See what I can figure out. In this very pitiful, dark place. I'm the closest staff member to the school. No. Well, I mean, we have snowplows, but a lot of the teachers don't live here in town. There's only like 2 of us who live in town. The rest of them live like 30 minutes away. Like for me, it's a fine drive.
Detecting increased local radiation levels. Trend is consistent with damage to the Aurora's drive core sustained during planet fall.
Okay. Cool story, bro. But yeah. Yeah, so we have, well, we borrow, we don't own snowplows. Our snowplow comes from a town 45 minutes away. So they send us, they'll plow their roads, and then they will just drive through our town. Which I mean is really nice. Hi.
Detecting sulfur deposits in the local cave systems.
He's trying to attack
Sulfur
me?
is an essential component of the repair tool.
You just trying to attack me, motherfucker? I assume so.
Oxygen.
Uh-oh. 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 That was quick. Uh-oh, too close to the sun. You died and lost some belongings. No, what belongings? Can I eat these? No, okay. Lame. Dude, this game's kind of sick. I'm liking this. This is fun. Oh, back in the cave. I need to get an extra, I need to get stuff to make an extra tank. So that doesn't happen again. Oral table. But yeah, no, I'm liking this. It's cool. That dead body.
Oxygen.
Oh, bye. Uh-oh. Motherfucker! I did it again! Ha! Suck it, loser! I didn't do it again. Suck it. Captain's friendly reminders. Oxygen. Okay. I don't know what these acid mushrooms are for, but you know, I'll take them anyways. Why not? I feel like if I can pick them up, they're important. Inventory full? That's garbage.
Oxygen.
That is big garbage. Can I build anything? A battery? I can make a battery? That's kind of sick.
New blueprint acquired.
That's kind of cool though. Oxygen tank? Yes, please. There we go, mother fricker. Finally.
Blueprint acquired.
A flashlight? If you get a flashlight, that might be helpful. That might be really helpful, actually. Hi, Lus. How's it going? How was your Friday? I've been live for 37 minutes and I have already downed my chai. Apparently I really needed that. Anything else I can acquire? Equipment? Oh. I can make a pipe. Sick. That is astounding. Back down. Whee! Well, good morning, John. Oh, wait! I didn't empty out my inventory. I did not do the thing I came in to do. Creature egg. What are these things even for, actually? What can I use these for? How was your nap? Okay. I think I shouldn't be picking up acid mushrooms anymore. Oops, wrong one. I think I picked up too many. Now you're gonna go find some caves. Dude, I napped so hard. I woke up with a pimple on my lip, went to itch it. I didn't wake up to the pimple on my lip. I itched the pimple on my lip in my sleep. Mother frickers, one of those ouchy ones. It hurted. It big hurted. Nope. Get away. Bye. Dude. Oh, I hate that. Dude, I called my mom to like ask her about like life questions. And now my grandparents are in town. Also, by the way, I picked up groceries for my grandparents and I got yelled at for not reading messages that weren't sent. So yeah. What the fork are you? Ow, motherfucker. Leave me alone. That was rude. Yeah. Like I told her, like, there's no problem. Like I'm there right now. And got her groceries, and then she picked up her groceries, and then yelled at me for wasting my money. I'm like, I was like, fine, whatever. So I gave her the eggs because I bought her eggs. I don't own eggs. I do not eat eggs. I don't cook with them consistently enough to own my own eggs, right? I buy eggs. I take 3, and then I give the other 9 to whoever literally is closest to me in like location, and they just get free eggs from me because they're gonna go bad. I wish I could buy singular eggs. However, so I buy my grandmother eggs. Now they have like a bunch of eggs, but they eat eggs every morning. I'm like, well, you can also give them to my mom. I was like, they eat eggs like a mother fricker too. Ew. Yeah, they're just too eggy. Well, I mean, like, I don't eat breakfast. I eat late lunches. I'm really bad about eating breakfast, and whenever I eat eggs, they're always like really spongy and just eggy. Like I'll eat things with eggs in them, but I don't eat eggs. And like I don't mean like complain, but like I didn't even ask her to like pay me back or anything. Like I legitimately bought like milk and eggs for them, and like I was gonna give them fruit too, but I was like, she got mad about the eggs. I was like, I'll keep the fruit to myself. My bad. Yeah, it was weird, dude. Freaking, I don't know what it is. I ate an egg like 2 years ago. I ate an egg 2 years ago, and I have not been able to stomach them since. I don't know what happened, other than it was kind of rubbery. Like it tasted rubbery, like the texture was fine. It tasted like rubbery, but like it tasted too much like eggs. And then my brain went, wheat, and I was like, oh, I'm done. And I have not eaten an egg since. I don't know why. I don't know why. Yeah, and it's like, I can't. No one else. I'm the only person in my family who's margarine. I'm the only person in my family other than my brother. Me and my brother are lactose intolerant. Everybody else loves real butter. I can't have real butter, or I'll be in the bathroom for 4 hours. And nobody will be able to use it for hours after me. So we just don't do that. Ooh, do not touch me. Do not touch me! Don't touch me there! This is my no-no square! My no-no square! Do not touch me there! I can't cook eggs. Crazy sentence coming from a senior chef, a head chef. I cannot cook eggs that aren't omelet or scrambled or boiled. Facts. Friggin'. They gross. I forgot, I don't even know what I'm looking for. I'm just wandering around. This is kind of cool. I like this. Picasso. Oh, there's another one down there. I don't like that. It's gonna hurt me. What's your favorite fun fact? Well, Pandu, I learned something freaking bonkers today. Ooh, no. Oh no, leave me alone, you dirty fool. I would like to not be here right now. Eriss had a lot of fun facts today about human beings. Dude, freaking eggs. I don't get it. Hmm? Are you okay, bro? What was that? Ozzy just had a weird moment of me drinking water. Ozzy's like, oh, Eriss doesn't like when people watch her drink. I'm just gonna go look at the microphone real quick. Eriss is like crazy thirsty. Chugged my 20-ounce chai. I'm chugging my 32-ounce Nalgene. Yeah, that nap really sent me through. Oh, that's actually kind of funny. Hey, John, you got any comments on that? I'm kidding. Oh, no, that's actually really funny though. Oh, I'm always dehydrated. Always. It's perpetual. I drink 8 Nalgene a day. That's it. Like, I'm definitely... Would be... Aren't you guys already? Joking, but...
Calorie intake recommended.
I need to... Put these away. What can I make? Dude. I mean, a lot of couples do hate each other's guts. Nah, you guys are really good friends. I think that's really a funny sentence. Like, from like an outside perspective, I've never thought about it because like I see how you guys interact all of the time. But yeah. Yeah, like, you know. Yeah, you know. I think that's such like a really funny sentence. I had one like that. I still have a fire extinguisher. How many fires am I gonna have, Fins? Why did I read that as a seagull? Like, you can make a seagull? Crazy. Why do I have so many of these? I have a feeling I can't do anything with these. I'll drop them outside. I'll drop them on the floor, actually. Oh, I can't drop them in here? Oh, that's garbage. Yeah. Dude, what the fuck? Oh, calorie intake required. Oh no. Oh no.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Ah, frick me. Oops. I don't want to be down here. I want to be up here. Look at that fire! Look at her burn! Man. Y'all's gang is so interesting. Ah, yeah. Yeah, you know, the friends who people would be like, that'd be a really funny couple. The slave, the comedic relief, and Alex. Yes. The gang. I think they did, yeah. I think I acquired a loss and then they all followed suit. Yeah, that sounds about right. I'm gonna get hurted. No! Okay, that's what I need to avoid. No! Leave me alone! Don't touch me! It might have been. I'm gonna die. I should just go back and like heal.
30 seconds.
Well, how'd you end up here? Yeah, I cannot remember what game we were playing. Yeah. That's not what happened? Well, how did, I don't even remember how this happened. What happened? What happened? How happened? Oh! Oh, it was YouTube. That's what happened, huh? That's probably why I don't remember. That checks out. That checks out. Dude. Yeah, my Twitch is linked, yeah. Alien eggs. Is this all just theoretical? Oh, theoretical, okay. Rubber silicone, cave sulfur, titanium. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't watch live streams pretty much. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It was like a really interesting shift. Okay. How to make... Oh, creep. Wait. Okay. That's interesting. I forgot about this. Can I harvest these? Or do I need a tool? Hogwarts. Oh yeah, yeah, she likes plants. Yeah. Yeah.
30 seconds.
Uh-oh. 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 Space cow with bubbly booties.
Of the Aurora's drive core may result in a quantum detonation. Continuing to monitor.
You can skip the boring parts. Well, hello, mother fricker. What? Actually, I don't even. I'd say what's the streak going on, but yeah, he's here pretty consistently. Yeah. Okay. What's this? Cave sulfur? Combustible. Titanium? I have titanium. I see cave sulfur then, huh? Oh. These are heavy duty, huh? Those are heavy duty, huh?
Lubricant is essential
yeah, at a time, yeah.
And power plants.
Yeah, can't feed anybody's egos. Don't worry. It's been what, a year? A year now? You've been here for a year? That's crazy. Making a lot of garbage. Dude. I didn't think these things took up so much space. And now I actually have to make stuff with it. Okay. Oops. Whoops. Unstuck. Okay. Okay. Gotta go find cave plant to give. That is kind of a sick name though. Headshot Noble. You know, I think it's funny. Someone said this to me years ago, and I have not been able to see gamer tags as anything other than this. However, a person's gamer tag is just what their chosen Pop Tropica name is. Like if they didn't have drop-down menus, like what they would name their Pop Tropica character. It's all I can think about whenever I see people's gamer tags. Wait, have you not? Wait. Hold up. Pop Tropica? Yeah, Pop Tropica. It's a game? Is it still... Wait. Is it still around? Still around. Technically, these are really long seconds. Yeah. Like, Pop Tropica. I didn't realize Pop Tropica's on cool math games. But yeah, there's Pop Tropica. You can like log in with an account and just like solve a lot of really crazy problems for different worlds. It's kind of weird. I don't know. I'm not gonna play, but yeah. But yeah, no, this is Pop Tropica. Yeah, yeah, and like you get like really weird names, like Blue Pterodactyl or something like that. Like, you get like prefix, suffix, like scroll bars, and like you just like pick your names, or you can try to come up with a name that is Pop Tropica appropriate. And it's always something weird, like Headshot Noble. I'm pretty sure would be an actual scroll option for Pop Tropica. You are good, Josh. You are good. What is your plan for your D&D if you want to share? Dude, I need to find cave sulfur. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think Ozzy, be normal, please. You just get like a bunch of options. You can just like mix and match. And the more I see people's gamer tags, the more I'm like, ah, yes, Hello, fellow Pop Tropica player. Just seeing all these crazy like gamer tags. Like Wolf Cyclone. I'm pretty sure that was an actual Pop Tropica name. Is Wolf Cyclone. I think I had that at one point. But yeah. So it's like I see all these like very funny like noun adjective or noun adverb or noun thing. I'm like, I haven't seen that in Pop Tropica. No questions asked. And I think it's the only thing that keeps me thinking about Pop Tropica, actually. Like, believe it. So you get medallions. You get Pop Tropica medallions. No, I don't. I was just wandering around looking for plants to harvest off caves. I don't know anything. I'm just exploring. I'm just wandering. Sure. Does that guy blow up and I get cave sulfur? Yeah, motherfucker! Thank you. That thing produces it. There are nests? Like these things? Oh! Crazy! Now we have a repair tool. Now I can make it a repair tool. Oh, fun. Woo! 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 Goodbye, buddy. There we go. Oh, I don't have a flashlight on me. I'm gonna stop going this way. Yeah, I'm panicking. Don't worry, game. Don't die again on me. Oh, that was scary. Let's go get a repair tool. Yeah, before you showed up, Les. Sorry, my nose is a little stuffy. Before you showed up, I suffocated. It was a little rough. I forgot air. Sig fluid, I don't has fluid. I'm in fluid. I'm in fluid and I have a container and a pipe. That's all it has. Up we go. Fluids all the time. Repair tool. Repair. Repair. I can just hold. Cool. I don't know what you do, but oh, sick. Dude, that's hilarious though. Like, who the fork? Robert Robertson. That cracks me up, actually, that they're ripping on it. Okay. What else can I make? Oops, I did not mean to take that. Can I make anything else? Goes away. I'm just gonna be here forever. Forever and ever and ever. Survival knife? Oh, I can kill things. Professorson. Oh, that's hilarious though. I forgot about Professorson. Robert Robertson. Hey, you're forgetting he's Robert Robertson the third. It happened 3 times. Like, how does that happen 3 times? Thank you. But yeah, it's like, when I find names like that, I'm like, that's hilarious. Hey, how does that happen? Oh. I forgot I turned that off for Pop Tropica because it was background noise. My bad. Secret cheese. You guys already know my previous. Gamer tags.
Fluid intake immediately.
Or of one of them at least. Which is my longest standing one. Arguably. Fins? I can get fins?
The fabricator draws from available data to provide environment-appropriate equipment using locally available materials.
Human fins?
For your safety,
I need silver ore.
Cannot be overridden.
I get fins! How exciting. Okay. Finn's the human boy!
Survivor. You have exceeded your weekly exercise quotient by 500%.
Oh, I need water.
Indicates that swimming was your favorite activity. Be sure to vary your routine for uniform muscle development.
Thank you. I think. Maybe. Yeah, my family had some sort of like theme. And a couple of years ago, when I changed mine, my sister changed hers.
Seconds.
There you go, okay. Bye-bye. Yeah. Because, Cadverse, or Cadaver, was in a theme. It wasn't a death theme, it was a alliteration thing. It was a first 3-letter thing. Too many crickets. Water. How do I make water? Ingredients unknown. Bleach. Too many crickets. But yeah. No, oh, it was like an entire family thing. All the gamers in my family, all their gamer tags had KAD in it. I would say the other ones, however. Oops, I'm about to die. I would say all the other ones, but one I don't remember. I only remember like, there was an E at the end. Cadverse. Kadverse. Cadverse. And people would just chop it and I'm just gonna die. And it turned into Cadaver. But yeah. I'm gonna die. I don't have water. So we're gonna die peacefully in here. Well, our person doesn't die peacefully. Well, I drink some water, cause suck it. Virtual me may not have water, but real me does. Yeah. I think I explained where that came from a while ago. Or Cadverse came from, at least. Eriss Chaos is just a play on Greek mythology. But yeah, there it goes. Now he died. Yes, I did. I died safely in here, so suck it, game. Oh, do I need to repair that? Oops. I really want to hit escape. No? Okay, you're fine. But yeah. Oh, I'm gonna really keep doing that. Oh, it's nighttime. Or chaos, yeah. Chaos is a plan. Two things. What the fork? A peeper? Oh, it's a food. Yeah. So Eriss, E-R-I-S, is a Greek goddess, goddess, something like that, of chaos, discord, and strife. So chaos at the end is a joke for that, but also this misspelled chaos is a nod for me. And also, you don't really see people who spell chaos with a K, because... Hi. But yeah, so chaos is just a play off of two things. One, me. Two, what Eriss is a god of. Cadaver, my previous stream name and gamertag. I had that gamertag since I was 13, I think. Before that, I just kept changing it like every other week until I figured it out, because it was back when Microsoft let you just change your gamertag. Oh, willy-nilly. I want to put him in storage. Well, I was playing Sims with an old friend of mine, who now neither of us have these last names, by the way. And it was our last names combined, but with the KAD put together to match the rest of my family. Cause, Ah, motherfucker! But yeah, so we created a Sims house, and we wanted the same last name, so we combined our last names as cute little 12, 13-year-olds did. Like, at the time, my gamertag was just Cat Valentine, so we just had, like, me and my friends just had all Victorious style gamertags. So it was kind of fun. But yeah. See, I remember that was my gamertag. I don't remember what it was like the week prior, but right before I changed the Cadverse, it was Cat Valentine. Or well, it was Valentina or something, Cat Valentina. But the cat had a K in it. So it was like a play on words, because I'm punny. Yes. Do I have to go back for that? $12 years, that's crazy. I had such a hard time sticking with like one gamer tag. I mean, like, I will be now. It's like, I'm actually making something of this one. But yeah, I'd like correct people. They'll be like, Drew would be like, hey Katie, hey Cadaver. I was like, F it, we'll be Cadaver. Let's do this. And like, I just like accepted it. Cause like, really?
Receiving pre-recorded. This is Lifepod 3, uploading our coordinates. We're plugging some holes in our emergency sea glide, so if we're late for the rendezvous, don't panic. Also, don't go home without us. Seriously. 3 out.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Oh. Facts. Oh, facts. Unless you can make it look like a name, you're screwed. You're so screwed. Or like incredibly punny. To be honest. But yeah. Fins. Floating air pump. Survival knife. Oh, okay. Dude, my toe still hurts. I have it like completely wrapped right now and it hurty. It's not broken though, I can tell you that. I wish I could just drive this. Ugh. I do not understand what I did. Go make some friends. I wonder if there's actually NPCs in this. Dull? Like it's just kind of achy. Like I just now like I slammed it into a piece of furniture like 10 minutes ago, kind of achy, you know? Yeah, but like when I touch it, it doesn't hurt. Just like it existing on its own kinda hurts. Like, I mean, I've had plantar fasciitis before. Fun fact. But like, it's not like that. I can tell you that right now. Oh, can I go inside? Brother. Can I not go inside? Huh. No one there. That's awkward. Plantar's fasciitis? About what-itis? Plantar's fasciitis. It's this like infection you can get under the skin, like within the skin of your foot, kind of, but no. It's an infection, a fungal infection within your foot that causes like sharp pains, like your foot is asleep. And you have a really hard time. It's like sharp pains walking. Like you have like shards in your feet and it's just
local radiation
and it's just like nerve issues while it's healing.
Critical state. Quantum detonation will occur within 2 hours.
Plantar's war can occur anywhere. Plantar fasciitis is specifically in your feet. Like it's in the bottoms of your feet, like the sole of your feet. Commonly in your heel. However, it can be anywhere in your foot. But yeah, it hurts. And like, you just think about it left and right. That's all you can think about with each step. Just like, you know? Dude, same. I scoop. This is like. So do you know what this? You know what this is actually reminding me of? Eriss is gonna pull out an obscure life occurrence that not everyone else can probably relate to. and then pretend like it's normal, okay? Just a warning. This reminds me of swimming in the Galapagos, snorkeling with the sea turtles and sea lions, or seals, is what this actually reminds me of, and it's making me super nostalgic. So, back when I was 16, I was studying Spanish in Ecuador. I was doing an immersion program for 2 weeks, because when you're 16, you can't do a full like foreign exchange student program. You can when you're 18, not when you're 16. You can do 2 weeks at 16. So I did 2 weeks at 16. I stayed in Ecuador for a week with my host family, and then the last week, I went to the Galapagos to go learn about the Galapagos tortoises and the finches and everything, and like Darwin's studies, because they have a bunch of centers for that because that's where it was occurring, and like see these unique iguanas and all this like crazy stuff. So I had a class, like my entire class, like I didn't just abandon the program and just go. My entire class went, and we had to go snorkeling. And so the guy puts us in this bay that is super wavy, and it's like a windy day, and tells us, okay, swim to the next island. That's like maybe 200 meters, right? I cannot swim 200 meters. Eriss does not swim very well. Eriss floats really well, but Eriss does not swim. And so I got swept up in the waves because like we're snorkeling, so you have to remember to stay at the water level if you want to keep breathing normal. Except for it's super windy, and so the waves are washing over your tubes. Every time I'd breathe in, the wave would wash over and water would get lodged in. So I'd like inhale water, cough it up, freak out underwater. And I was also like maybe 90 pounds at the time. I'm getting brushed around. I bounced into a sea turtle, and it nudged me back up to the surface. I got up to the surface, caught my breath, and the waves kept washing over me. And so a sea turtle and a lion started playing volleyball with my body, by the way. Stay up, motherfricker. Started playing volleyball with my body, getting me back to shore. By the way. They're really funny. They were so friendly. It was so nice. It was I didn't snorkel. I didn't take the tube. I took the goggles. I didn't take the tube. I'm like, I'd rather just hold my breath. I'd rather hold my breath. I went snorkeling again. I went swimming again through a coral reef. A few days later, after all of that, like I'm still like weary. And so I'm swimming, and it's like super shallow, and the ground literally looks like this, just less neon. Like coral beds like these. Everywhere, super shallow, like maybe you have like a 2-inch clearance.
Intake recommended.
A 2-inch clearance before you actually just touch the coral and die, and it dies. Because fun fact, if you touch coral, it'll die. Because of our oils, it'll kill it. They only survive when they're not messed with. And so, again, wind picks up, the water goes away. So we all across the coral. And like a lot of us get cut up, we're bleeding, it's salt water, we're hurting. And someone's like, can I just get out of the water, please? And teacher's like, why? And she's like, well, we're bleeding. And her face, all the color drained out of her face. She's like, what did you just say? She's like, I'm bleeding. She's like, out of the water, no! Like how friggin' Miss Eriss would react to her students. Anyone who got cut, out of the water, in the boat, now! No arguments. Like screaming at us. So we all get out because we're all bleeding. And we don't know why she's freaking out. Because none of us looked down. Only she looked down. And like we're swimming, literally, we swam over this chasm that looks just like this, actually, believe it or not. We swam through a chasm just like this. And we're all like looking up at the coral. If we had looked down, we would have seen a bunch of puppy, like dog-sized sharks, like baby sharks, sleeping at the bottom of the chasm. We swam over a bunch of sharks. And got cut up. And that's why she kicked us out of the water. Because we were bleeding near sharks. Yeah. Yeah. Mother fricker. Up here. Yeah, so who? That's what this game is reminding me of. I mean, like, I have no, like, scared feelings about it. Will I ever snorkel again? No. I'd rather, like, scuba dive, like, have the tanks. But yeah. Nah, it's freaking sick. I want to do that again someday. Someday, when I have, like, a life partner, I'm gonna make them travel the world with me and do stupid stuff. They gotta have an aspiration to travel, though. If they don't, that's gonna suck. That would suck for them. So, you know what's a funny thing? Like, you know how, like, you only know your own life, like, experiences, right? Before we kill them all off. Dude, I feel that. Same, actually. I want to try all the exotic foods before they are no longer, of reality. I think you guys have noticed this. How I tell stories, I will like drop.
Scans show a nearby cave entrance, depth 90 meters, leading to an unknown environmental.
I have
biome.
such a unstable frame of mind when it comes to like normal occurrences that happen in life. And so I go to tell a story. I go tell a story and I'm like, oh yeah, that's like totally normal. Like, no questions asked. That would be really normal. And you're all like, that is freaking crazy. I do. I'm pretty sure I do. What's all my tags? Yeah, cats in background, skeleton feet, variety gamer, cat lover, safe place, LGBT, friendly, LGBT, English, and no spoilers, please, because that's for Baldur's Gate, and I never removed that.
Emergency. Starvation imminent. Seek calorie intake immediately.
Oh, my calories at home. Yeah, I'm slowly adding more. I keep forgetting to keep adding tags. So I can add, I think I can add a few more. I think I can add like 2 more or change them out. But yeah. It's a fun tag idea. I typed in cats and I saw it as an option. I'm like, yes! Like, that's exactly what's going on here. I don't think it's a background, but there's cats. You probably know about me. I don't know anything about it. Not a single thing. Okay, I gotta get inside so when I die I don't lose anything. And then I am gonna do a small break from gaming to show off a little boy. Cause why not? A blue penguin? I keep thinking it's Clank. Okay, we're gonna die peacefully in here. Okay. I'll let us die nicely. Okay, let's see if Ozzy follows. As well. I gotta move my cup too. Eriss is in pajamas today. I gotta get rid of my cup. Oh my goodness. That is funny. Your turn. Hey, your turn. Oh, not good at all. They're dying. Maybe use them. the meat. Got a pink collar on. Oh, you're awake now. Hi, pretty kitty. Hi, Mimi. 60%? My pots aren't a lot of, I mean, how am I not dead yet? Many of my plants are, my audio back on. Many of my plants are alive, the rest are dying. I might get nursery trays for them because I think I damaged their roots when I was putting them in pots. Getting them out of the paper towels. You don't say, Mimi. You want to tell the class? Nah. Not necessarily a bad one. Mimi got a pink collar. She got a new collar. Look at Mimi's new collar. Get pretty. Pretty for my pretty princess. I love how you just broke okay with bearing. Stops huffing. As soon as I bury her head in my hand. Yeah, such a pretty collar. Well done, Mimi. I'll go back. I'll put you back. It's a boy. It's a little boy. I have like no lights on. Oh, now I'm dying, finally. I mean, I have net lights, but just all my plants are good. I like how he's just okay with this. I like how Cheshire is just okay. Just being carried around. Hi, handsome Cheshire. Josh is giving you a massive hug. Yeah? Yeah, you dirty boy? It is very top notch. It is beautiful. It's comedic. It is amazing. Cheshire is being amazing for Mama. He cuddled Mama all day while she slept. And that right tip. You slept all day with Mama. Napping. You took good care of Mama. You're such a good boy. He's such a happy boy. Cheshire, you know your birthday's coming up soon? Your birthday's in like a month. You're gonna be 4. You ready to be a grown man? Oh, now I died. Sorry, I'm watching the game. Eriss is very much alive. The video game Eriss is very much not alive. You're okay, Tippy. You did summon the almighty Cheshire. He's such a happy, yappy boy. I get to see Mr. Beep this weekend. My Lord Almighty Mr. Beep. The one who's teaching Cheshire his lordship ways. Does Cheshire grow even larger? He's not fully grown yet. I'm dead serious in that, actually. Cheshire is not fully grown. Cheshire still has a year of growth left. Might be subtle, but he still has a year of growth. He's not fully grown until he's 5. Legitimately, like American bobtails. They keep growing until 5 years old. Also, why are you holding my chin fat? Brother. Like, why? Why do you need my chin fat? You're cute, though. You're kind of cute. I could just honk. He was horrified. He's looking at me like I'm a monster. He's giving me he's just giving me a massage by holding his paw like that to drag all of my skin forward. Yeah, you're okay. Maybe it's my better angle, you two. But yeah. Isn't that crazy, Tess? You got a whole nother year to get bigger. I don't know if you'll grow much, but yeah. Look at this little guy. Look at him. Look at the baby boy. Look at the little man. He don't like being called little man. He does like when I hold his foot though. The baby boy must be loved. The baby boy's now been traumatized. Ain't that right, Tipper, too? You may hold your foot again? You upset? Hey, Cheshi, do you think you're gonna get... Oh, sorry, honey. I did not realize how your claw was that sharp. Do you think you're gonna keep growing? Or do you think you're all done? I know! This little boy's only 3! He's only 3! He was a whole whopping 1 year old when I started streaming with him. Well, reliably streaming. I have a stream somewhere. I think it's on my archive channel. Where, Cheshire was a kitten, actually. Let me see if I can find that. I have 300... Frick. Can I actually find that? Cheshire. Do I have playlists? I have 38 playlists. Goodbye, Cheshire. I have 38 playlists. Okay. Did I save? I know I don't have actual VOD, but I was wondering if I had my Cadaver archive. I don't know if I put it in a playlist is my problem. Dude. I don't think I did put it in an archive because I think I transferred all of my highlights to you did? 24 though. I don't think I did. Oh, that's really sad. Yeah, I definitely didn't, because I only have 2 VODs for Gray. Yeah, no, they did. Yeah. Some of my... Yeah. It's kind of random. But yeah, dang, that's kind of sad that I don't have that anymore. Hydrate? I mean, I started the hydrate, stretching all that during cadavers. I want to. Back when I was cadavers, I was terrible at taking care of myself. Big surprise, I still. However, I had people who wanted to remind me that, basically take care of myself, and so they had me add like well-being. I thought it'd be funny to have a hydrate. And because I was pushing for a monster's, I was pushing for a monster sponsorship. Anytime someone would do Dihydrate, I would get a ultra white monster and I would chug it. However, I don't have that anymore. I don't do that anymore because I'd get a heart monitor for 2 weeks. So I had to stop doing that. And so I will make literally anything else, which now I just made an ice try, which is a Dihydrate. But yeah. My heart is really weird. I mean, it was a combination of things. I was on an antidepressant, which was supposed to be a short-term antidepressant, and it became a long-term antidepressant. And when that happens, your heart clocks into overdrive. So basically, you get medication-induced tachycardia, which is a fast heart rate. Like, my resting heart rate was 110 on the medication. Walking up some stairs, I got up to 167. Doing the dishes, my heart was 157. It was crazy. And then I got taken off the medication, and when they did the test, got taken off of it, and they said just cold turkey. It'll be a lot easier on your body for you to just cold turkey this. And I was like, okay. And then I became bradycardic while cold turkeying it. My resting heart rate was 45. I lived alone. There was no one to do the dishes. It was just me. Yeah. And it was like, I would get dizzy. I would like collapse. I mean, I still get dizzy and collapse. However, it's a blood pressure thing. If I don't eat enough salt, that happens. But yeah, Les, you might want to look into that. That's not good. I need some water or salt or something for that. That's kind of scary. I mean, that's what would happen to me. Okay, that's fair then. Yeah, mine was like a daily occurrence. I mean, I had an office job, so I was sitting most of the day, so it was fine. I would just like lose my breath a lot. So it was kind of weird. Anyways, that was our momentary cat break.
Critical state. 18 minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
What the fuck? Oh. That thing just blow up?
For your convenience, the radiation suit has been neo-blueprint acquired.
Oh. What does it take to make a radiation suit? Fiber mesh and lead? Wow. Yeah. For your convenience, I have a radiation suit. What's it take to make a fiber mesh? Oh. What does it take to make lead? I just want to acquire a lead. A cooked peeper!
The fabricator cooks small organisms while disposing of the skeletal structure, bodily fluids, and internal organs, thus rendering them safe for human consumption.
Brother, what? Yeah, no. Now it's like the only time I ever take a medication is for my immune system, which is, funny enough, amoxicillin. Or whenever I get an infection. Because, my lady here loves getting infections, apparently. Dude, where? I need to offset. I'm sitting. super inconveniently. And that. I don't need a pin water. Bleach. Where's the repair? That's gonna be unpinned. Okay. Okay, so, I am the most stereotypical streamer in the entire world, I swear. Because I feel like there's no... Name me a motherfucking streamer who is not a chronically ill human being. Like, medically chronically ill. Human being. Because I genuinely cannot. I genuinely don't know one that's like not like always sick. Which I think is really funny. However, so I always have some sort of infection. Right now I have a sinus infection. But I have chronic sinusitis, which is chronic sinus infection. I had to have polyps removed out of my nose. It was so bad. Which is a surgery. Due to inflammation, that your nose is so chronically inflamed that, oh ew, that it's literally growing cells to fight the inflammation, except for the cells keep getting infected. And so when I got, years ago, before, when I stopped being Cadaver, and before I became Eriss, for that like 1 year gap, I had surgery. And like my entire community was super like weird about the surgery, because when I kept saying septoplasty, when you say septoplasty and you don't know what's going on, when you don't understand what that is, and you know it's a surgery in the nose, you're gonna assume rhinoplasty. What is that? And they're all thinking, I'm getting a cosmetic surgery. I'm scared. And so they're all trying to talk me out of this. Out of the surgery, like, you don't need it, your nose is cute enough, you don't have to get the surgery. I'm like, it's not, I'm not getting a nose job, guys. I'm not getting a nose job. Like, I'm gonna be gone for a few weeks to get my deviated septum fixed.
Oxygen. Which,
I will tell you, it was not visible. I mean, my nose is actually, my nose is dropped. My nose is actually more visible now. But it's like, front forward, nothing changed. My nose is just longer now. Yeah, and they're like, no, you can't do that, you can't do this. And like, I was physically unable to breathe out of my nose, that I was passing out and collapsing at work. I was on so many steroids just to keep the polyps from getting bigger. And like, the doctor wasn't telling me all this until after surgery, because she didn't want to scare me. And like, I was doing all the heavy lifting, like carrying the 3 cases of water at a time, carrying all the salt, carrying all the sandbags, like everything. And I was like, dude, you probably should have told me that, so I would have stopped heavy lifting and making it worse. But yeah, right before the surgery, I was like, yep, I'm gonna be gone for a few weeks. I'm gonna recover, and then when I get back in the new year, I got the surgery 2 days before Christmas. I was like, I'll be back in the new year. all healed up and ready to go, and then
100 meters.
things happened.
Decreased.
Things happened, and I didn't come back.
Seconds.
Hi, Sith. Oh yeah, it was like every single stream. I'm gonna pass out. I'm gonna die. No, this is Patrick. Every single stream, I would have to remind people, like, hey guys,
tastes like burning.
my nose tastes like burning. I'd have to remind people, like, hey guys, I'm gonna be gone for a little bit. Like I think I told them like I was gonna be gone for like a month. But granted, if a streamer leaves for that long, the chances of a community coming back is actually really slim. I've drawn once. I've just lost a few items. Yeah, so I told them, I was like, I will be gone for a month. If you guys don't come back, I completely understand. Like, that's on me. Like, I'm very sorry. Like, I have to have the surgery and I need to recover. And like, I was also just gotten into a relationship at the same time of the surgery happening. Like 2 months before the surgery. Exactly, actually 2 months to the day before my surgery is when I started my relationship. And then during recovery, I came back, I think, for one stream. And I just like, oh yeah, like, was your partner like taking care of you? And I was like, I no longer have a partner. And that's all I said. Didn't address anything. I was like, cause like my community was like super like, I shared a story about like a friend and like, oh my gosh, like he totally likes you, you should go into it. And so I like thought about it, like gave him a chance and like it didn't go well. So I came back, I was like, I'm actually not in a relationship anymore. And like they kept making comments like, oh my gosh, like you got a nose job, but your nose is so like different looking. Yeah, people were very convinced it was gonna be a cosmetic surgery. Like your nose is perfect as it is. Which I mean, my nose was perfect. I had a perfect swoop. Now I have like bumps in my bridge. Yeah, it was really funny. Ow, fricker. Mother fricker down. Yeah, well, my partner was just ignoring me. I would like message him to ask him to come see me and like take care of me for a little bit so my parents can go grocery shopping. And he would leave me on red for like 5 hours. Like sick. I was like, thank you. You're a decent human being. And then I got the entire story and I got even more mad. And like he took care of me on my last day before returning back to work with him. I was like, you POS. Anyways, but yeah, no, so I was like telling my mods, I was like, yep, I was like, here's what's going on, like being very clear with them like privately, that like, I'm gonna be gone I'll be recovering for 2 weeks. You guys will be able to relax, not have to worry about community for 2 weeks. And I'll message you when I'm coming back. And then I did message them and they never answered. So I was like, oh, okay. I guess life just got busy. But yeah, I know they're all trying to convince me not to get a nose job that I never got. And the surgery, I got out of the surgery. Like, I have my x-rays up in my closet, actually, in the mystery white door. And she told me, she's like, we sent a scope into your sinuses and one of them was completely sealed in polyps. She's like, some of them were like the size of like one of those like plastic like alphabet beads, you know, like where you spell like words. Like a lot of them were that big. Like polyps are supposed to be like grains of sand. So you're gonna have sinusitis for the rest of your life. And if you do not keep up on your sinus health up, you're gonna have ear infections, and that's gonna affect your hearing. And I'm like, okay, I will keep up on it. It has now been 4 years. I have had a sinus infection every other month. And I go through so much amoxicillin because I'm not keeping up on it. I mean, my hearing hasn't gotten worse. I mean, it's not great, but it hasn't gotten worse. But yeah, like it's all in the same like space, ear, nose, throat. You have a nose infection, it goes to your ears, goes from your ears down to your throat. Or sometimes just nose, throat, then ears. But yeah. No, it's like crazy. But yeah, they weren't out. I can tell you right now, my partner was not at work. I was messaging his friends. Like, if he didn't answer me, he'd leave me on red. I would like message his friend, be like, okay. I was like, oh, can you tell him? I was like, I don't think you can look at his phone. I was like, can you tell him I'm sorry for interrupting him at work? Is what a message I sent. He's like, he has a day off. Like, he was hardly working. Yeah, it's that partner. He was hardly working. He was not at work. He took one of those entire weeks off from work and still ignored me. Didn't even, actually, he only answered me, I think, twice in that entire time period. And it was to give me some sort of excuse
Vital signs
as to why he didn't want to be there. And I was like, oh. Of course, Josh. Be good, behave, stay out your window, don't get caught. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I will see you on Monday. And if you're celebrating, happy Easter. If you're celebrating. If not, have a wonderful weekend. But yeah, no. So I was like, it's like, yeah, it's like, if I'm recovering from surgery and I want my partner to come visit, but they're literally at work, typically I know, okay, this isn't an expectation that I have for normal human beings. I'm just weird. We all know I'm weird. But when people tell me things, I deem them important in certain regards. Like, if it's passing conversation, I'm probably not going to remember a lot of it. However, if it feels important to that person's like character, I tend to remember it. Like my partner's schedules, I'll write them down. Like I have a calendar on my fridge. That's my schedule. If I had a partner, I would get a color for them and I'd write their schedule down on my whiteboard. So I'd know when not to bother them. I've always done that. So I was like I had his entire schedule on my phone for what it was supposed to be. So if he wasn't supposed to be at work, I would message him. I'm like, hey, can you come visit me? Because we live 10 minutes apart, by the way. 10 minutes apart. And like, he's like, oh, Ozzy, figure it out. Yeah, he is like, I'll see what I can do. And then like ghosts me. Like, me and my sister are laying in my bed just playing Stardew Valley. I write it down because I'm really bad at times and I second guess what I know in my head. It's the only reason I write it down for my partners. Or did. Like partners or friends, like if I'm doing something IRL, I will know my friend's schedule. My friends here in town, I work with a lot of them. So I know their schedule or I help write their schedule. So that's an unfair advantage for me. So I don't have to write it down because I'm literally writing it for them. But yeah, it's like, oh, hi. You're cute. Can I touch you? No? Okay. But yeah. It's explaining new physical debuff stuff. I re-explain it a lot. And then I remember to include, each time I explain it, I add a little bit more detail. Is usually what happens, I think. Because yeah, I've had the... Because yeah. Yeah, current Eriss lore is like debuffs. Well, that's the most, I feel like that's the most interesting thing about me is my debuffs. However, it's either debuffs or like really random. Motherfucker! Where'd you go? Or it's just like really random memories of trips I went on. You don't got an eye though. Oh, you do got an eye. $200 on the radio? Dang. What the fuck? My freaking paycheck got cut by $500. So I got paid today. And speaking of $200, I got paid today. And it's like the first paycheck since like changing my schedule. Because they're so like loaded back. Weird food. And like one paycheck typically pays my rent. Oh, dude, the supernatural lore is actually crazy. That's like, that one actually like throws me. I talk about it with my mom so often because it throws us through a loop. Because it's so weird. But yeah, I was like looking at my paycheck. And it was $500 and normal paycheck's like $1,100. I cut 4 hours from my paycheck. Well, actually maybe it was like 6 hours shy of what it normally was. Like that 6 hours was very expensive. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean that those specific 6 hours are worth $500? I don't even make $20 an hour at that school. Yeah, literally. It's like, brother. Take a pic. 15 times, dude. I've never won a single thing over the radar. That's crazy. Oh yeah, but yeah, supernatural lore. Who remembers Eriss's like really random supernatural lore from like a year ago?
This is Avery Quinn of
Who wants to hear supernatural lore?
Aurora, do you read? Over. Nothing but vacuum.
Let's see if I can. I'll probably tell it a little bit different, but it'll be the same information.
They don't pick up.
Reruns.
On the far side of the system.
Plus,
more than a week
what was brought up recently, actually.
Assistance. Over. I'll try.
Because I had a conversation about this. Since my mom's still friends, would you like it to be the possession, or would you like it to be the other one? Or I could do both. Because of one of the friend's house is the one where there's a slight little bit of an update. So my mom's still friends with them. Even though we've all moved. And this literally happened like 18 years ago. Okay, I'll go age order. I'll go age order on this then. So when I was little, I had this friend. Oh, actually, I think there's a part I never shared. So I had this friend. I went to kindergarten with her, and then like life happens. I move, whatever. And I ended up moving like right next door to her. And so we like hang out all the time. We're going bike riding, all this like fun stuff. Other fricker. All this like fun stuff, like hanging out, being like little kids. Takes me over to this like neighborhood, like between where my childhood house was and where our current houses are. And she points at this house. This is the part I didn't share. She points at this house, and it is white with like red accents. I'm like, oh, I've ridden my bike past this house all the time. She's like, really? She's like, this is where I grew up. I'm like, wait, what? And like, of course, we're like 8 at the time, by the way. Like, obviously, we're not grown up, but like, childhood home. It's your first home that you know. And so I'm like, oh, that's crazy. She's like, yeah, I used to live there with my grandpa. And me being like, why'd you live with your grandpa? I didn't say that out loud, but I was like, why'd you live with your... Why? Like, oh, was your parents there too? Cause like I was living in a very weird house at the time where it's just me, my mom, and my sister. So I was like, I understand like broken houses. Like I get it. And I was like, oh, were your parents not there? She's like, no, my parents were there. My grandpa was living with us. And I'm like, okay. Accepts that, brushes over it, whatever. A week later, my mom's traveling for work, so I'm staying at their house, so we don't have to call the school or anything. Whoopsies. 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 So
30 seconds.
So I'm staying over at her house, and like we're trying to have like, as little kids do, we're trying to have shared dreams. Which I mean, when I was a little kid, I could control my dreams like a motherfucker. You give me enough detail, and I could dream it.
Oxygen.
I could think of it. I could do it. Anyway, so we're trying to have this like shared dream, and like the dream, this is also part of share. The dream we were trying to have was that we were at our middle school, but like everyone was like mindless zombies being controlled by this evil gym teacher in a purple tracksuit, and like she was like frail, like Futurama mother, the robots, like take off her fat suit, mother. Is the best way I can describe what this woman looked like. Don't you guys just love my... I can see it right here. I can see the entire dream right here. This is why I don't dream anymore, actually, because it's just reruns. Anyways. So, I'm trying to have this dream, and then I hear this man talking. It's disrupting my dream. I'm like, what the fuck? And like, it's a story. And so I wake up, and I hear this man go, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. There's only the two of us in this room. Her in her bed, me on her floor.
Immediately.
Who was talking? And so I'm freaking out. I'm like, what the fuck? He's like, I'll just see myself out. Door clicks. Like, what the fuck? And so I wake up in the morning. I'm like, hey. I was like, did you hear a man last night in your room? And she's like, oh, that's probably my brother playing a prank on me. I'm like, no. I know your brother's voice. No. And she's like, oh, that's interesting. And so I walk up to her mother. And I tell her what I heard. And like, I can't remember, I heard part of the story, but I can't remember what it was now. I tell her. And she's like, looks at me, she's like, oh, interesting. And everyone goes back to eating their breakfast. No one's talking. And then I tell my friend again the information I know. And she looks at me, she's like, oh yeah, that was my grandpa. Yeah, he does that sometimes. Huh? I was like, what? Your grandpa doesn't live here. And she's like, no, my grandpa died a long time ago. He just likes to tell stories. And so I'm like, oh. And so I brush that off. I get ready for school, and I go to school like it's a normal day. Jump forward 6 years. I never tell my mother. Thank you. I would never tell my mother what happened until 6 years later. My mom is watching their house for them while they're on a vacation. She walks into their house and hears a man talking. You know? Yeah, Chris Hansen, do your job, dude. This man was watching children sleep. Doesn't matter if he's dead. Freaking seance him or something. Anyway, so my mom goes in their house and hears a man talking. And nobody's supposed to be home. She panics and leaves. And then calls her and goes, hey, there's a voice inside. I heard a voice inside your house. She's like, oh, yeah, it's part of our security system. She talks. I was like, no, it's a man. She's like, oh, it's a man? She's like, was it coming from upstairs? She's like, yeah. She's like, oh, no, that's just my father. He just talks sometimes. You can ignore it. And she's like, he's in the house? She's like, well, he's dead, but yeah. And just leaves it at that. And my mom leaves the house, gets me to have a second person involved. I don't have fluid, so we're just gonna wait for till I die inside the ship. Gets me. We go back to the house. She does not tell me. This is distracting. She does not tell me that she heard a man's voice inside the house. We go inside. She's like, hey, you water the plants upstairs. I'll water the plants downstairs and we're going to get out of here. And I don't understand the sense of urgency. Like, okay, whatever. It's fine. And so we get out of the house and she's like, I heard a man's voice. I'm like, oh, was he telling a story? And she just stares at me like I'm a psychopath. And she's like, how did you know? I'm like, oh yeah, that's insert friend's grandfather. He likes to tell stories. And she's like, why does everyone keep saying this? And so a little bit later, they come back from their trip. Sends you upstairs. Yeah, she sends me upstairs with the creepy ghost as bait in case anything happens. She's like, I'm not going up there. She's like, Eriss probably doesn't know about the ghost. She'll probably take care of it and leave. Which, you're right. You're right. I will take care of it and then I will leave because I know. And so they get back from their trip. My mom makes me and her sit down with my friend's mom to get the explanation of this man. And she says, oh yeah, he passed away when my friend was a baby in their old house that she showed me. By the way, he passed away in his sleep inside said house. And now whenever they move, he's always with her. It is great. Yeah. So a few weeks ago, I was talking to my mom. Well, I didn't mention it. I looked at my mom. I was like, you know what'd be really crazy if your house was haunted? She's like, yeah, like your friend's house that you forgot to conveniently tell me about. So apparently she's still mad about this. And I was like, well, yeah, he's nice. He tells stories. And she's like, it doesn't matter. He tells stories. He's a ghost. He could be a poltergeist. He could have set their house on fire. I'm like, he's never done that. He loves them. He's like, yeah, but he doesn't love you. Like, and you had me go upstairs. And she's like, yeah, I wasn't gonna do it. And so I asked my mom, I was like, so have you talked to her recently? She's like, yeah. I'm like, have you asked her about her house situation? She's like, she still has a third bedroom. I'm like, is it for her kids? She's like, nope. And that's all she said was just, nope. She still has the ghost. He's still with her. It's like, oh my gosh. It's like, she's still haunted. This started when I was 8 years old. I'm almost 27. Like, brother, please. Holy frick, please. It's like, it's been nearly 20 years. Still going strong. Like, holy frick. It's like, I thought about reaching out to my old friend. I've not talked to her in like 10 years. Nearly 10 years. And I'm glad my mom's still in contact with my old friend's mom. Because that is freaking hilarious. But yeah, it's been nearly 20 years. And they still have these issues. I mean, like, they can clearly deal with it. They're doing great. They are doing fabulous with it. But yeah, that was my first paranormal interaction of my life. And it only got weirder from there, so. I feel like if I ended up with a haunted house, it would not be like the worst thing in the world. Like, there's that like TikTok couple whose apartment is haunted with Ethel. I feel like that would just be me. It'd just be another roommate that I just can't see. I have to like actually mind myself though. 'Cause like when you live alone, you develop like habits that aren't suitable for like other human beings, you know? That's valid. I always try to invite mine. I mean, I've had visits. I can't see him, but I can always sense him. It's kind of creepy. Like, you know that feeling of like someone's watching you, but you know exactly like where the eyes are. Like, you know there's someone who's staring at you coming from like this direction or something like that. Like you can tell. Yeah, it's kind of like that. Except for, you know, it's not like a living thing. At least I know it's not a living thing. I used to be able to see ghosts when I was a kid. I mean, it's pretty common for kids. I was 11 when I stopped being able to. Oh, frick, you're right. Thank you. Still haven't yelling at me about oxygen. We didn't miss anything, audio-wise. Yeah, no, same. But yeah. No, I saw a ghost when I was little. When I was like 13 or something. Not 13, I was like 11. And it was my great-grandfather. He visited me while I was asleep. And it freaked me out. My mom thought I was making it up and it was my imagination. And then I described his glasses he used to wear in like great detail. And she got so freaked out over that. And like this red flannel, like it was like a vintage thick like canvas type red flannel. It looked like a like kind of like the Gap style that like Lust wears a lot. Red, thick, like kind of fuzzy, like you'd see a farmer wearing. And like I was like describing the wear and tear on the front of it. And she looked at me, she's like, "Can you please stop?" I was like, "Why?" She's like, "I know who you're talking about, and I don't know how you know what they look like." I'm like, "I don't know who I'm talking about. We don't have photos of my great-grandfather. I've never seen him. I would never know him." And I was like, "It's just the man who was at the foot of my bed." And she's like, "What do you mean at the foot of your bed?" Like, there was a man at the foot of my bed. And that's what he looked like. And she's like, "Oh, okay then." And then she's like, "That is really cool to know that he's still out there. I'm very sad to know he's not in heaven and that he's still on the earth, but that was really cool and thank you for sharing with me." Like, you know, how does a parent that situation, you know? Dude, imagine. I couldn't hear him. I don't know if he said anything, but I saw him and he was just standing there, not menacingly, by the way. He was not menacingly standing there. He was just standing at the foot of my bed. And like, I got visited by an old woman, but I never described her to my mom. I was like, this is gonna get a little creepy if I keep doing that to my mom. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. It was like, my great-grandfather passed away when my mom was a kid. Kinda, not what you expect, you know?
He's just standing there.
Menacingly. Yeah. Yo. But yeah, nah. Like, that was one I don't think I shared. Yeah. So like, as a ghost, he's, yeah. Like, to him, time probably didn't pass. I know, I was expecting it. I was waiting for it. I was like, who's gonna do menacingly? Who's gonna do it? Who's gonna do it? Yeah. Well, but yeah, no, so it was like, it was kind of, it was crazy actually. I didn't know, like, growing up, I didn't grow up in like a, that kind of, so y'all make like jokes about like me and my like witchcraftiness. I didn't grow up in a witchy house, by the way. I grew up in a very strict, well, not strict, but very heavily Christian household where like anything, you don't practice things like that. It was like exploring the idea of like ghosts and like herbs to scare away and all that. It was like, it was very foreign. Like, I've always been very open-minded, but like, at the same time, it's like when it's not something you learn about, it gets kind of weird. So like, I go from my friend's grandfather telling me stories to my great-grandfather watching me while I sleep, for who knows why, to being possessed. It gets a little interesting. You get a very acute friendship with that side of the realm. But yeah, oops. They're crazy. I like to think I have normal life experiences, and then y'all like, oh yeah, you remember that one time you told us a story about this? Could you refresh us on that? And then I tell you guys a crazy story, and you're like, oh my gosh, it's like a TV show. Like, yeah. Like getting possessed, having, well, do you guys want to hear the possession story again, or cliff note it? I don't think I ever shared the great-grandfather thing. That was kind of an in-between. So a long time ago, I'll tell it again. I'll tell it again for the new folk, or anyone who didn't hear it before. Because it was a, oh, lead. It was a hot second ago that I shared that.
Seconds.
Oops. It was a hot second, so I'll share it. I'll either tell it better or the same quality of as I told it before. I think my storytelling skills have gotten a little bit better. So back in 2017-ish, I had a friend who unfortunately passed away. He was my sister's best friend. He was roughly a friend for me. I didn't spend as much time with him as my sister did, but like we spent a lot of time together as it was. But so he passes away. My sister's abroad. She had a terrible time. She ended up coming home. She was a foreign exchange student in Costa Rica at the time, so she's having a terrible time. She had to go to a funeral via Zoom, which in 2017 is unheard of, by the way, and all this like crazy jazz. Well, we get through the funeral. She comes home a mess because her best friend died. And so she's doing all these like fundraisers and everything, trying to raise up money to get him a memorial bench because his parents decided to cremate him and didn't want anyone there for it. Like no one, like they're being very selfish in it. Like none of his friends could participate in anything. They didn't have a service for him or anything. Like our church did a like ceremony for the community as like free of charge, just so everyone could do something for him. Anyways, so my sister's raising all this money for his bench. And during this time, she's spending a lot of time with his family, who she didn't previously like, but she ended up dating his brother. And her best friend had a huge crush on her. Like, he was head over heels, in love with her, trying to show her, like, chivalry's not dead, being a true gentleman. Like, they would have been a great couple. Like, I love her with her fiance. Like, don't get me wrong, they're an amazing couple. Honestly, there's nobody who's more perfect for her than her fiance. But at the time, it would have been like a great love. Anyway, so she starts dating his brother and like doing all this like research and stuff to get this bench and everything. Starts dating him. And some suspicious stuff starts happening in our house, by the way. Like, things are just moved out of place. Like, it's just random sounds, you know, just eerie, creepy, little itty bitty things. And so she's spending more and more time with the brother because there's a lot of creepy stuff happening to her. Like, doors slamming shut, creaking in the hallway outside her door. But nothing like insidious, you know. Nothing creepy, just, you know, creepy. Like cat sounds, you know. You grow up with cats, you're like, it's a cat. And so at some point, I was in my room, hanging out, my own business, me and my sister. We weren't talking at the time, like, well, we weren't fighting, but we were, you know, doing sibling stuff, I guess, whatever. We were just like ignoring each other at the time. And so I'm organizing my shelf in my bedroom. Like, I had my bed again, like, my doorway's right here. My bed was on this side of the door, and I had a shelf that was over here on the other side of the door. I had a bunch of stuff on my bed that I was putting onto the shelf. And I was holding this snow globe that was literally like this big. A tiny little Mickey Mouse snow globe from Disney World that my grandparents got me as a little gift. And I'm about to set it on the shelf. Drops straight out of my hand. Gone. I remember it leaving my hand. And then I'm in my bed. Well, I'm in the hallway, moving to my bed. And my sister's screaming, "Leave me alone! Don't you ever talk to me again!" And I'm like, what the fuck? I like yelled, "Hey, that's super uncalled for." I was like, why would you say that to me? That's so rude. I wasn't even doing anything. And I turn back around to her room, because her door was directly across my hallway. And I see her in her bed doing that, like, white as a ghost, just freaked out. I'm like, I didn't even do anything. What are you talking about? She's like, why would you say that to me? That was so uncalled for. I'm like, say what? I was organizing my shelf. I don't even know why I'm here. And she told me, she's like, you don't remember the last 45 minutes? 45 minutes of lost time, guys. 45 minutes. I went from setting my, what is now on the floor broken, by the way. I don't think I ever shared that. It hit the floor and shattered. Water, glass, ornaments, glitter everywhere. It's on the floor broken. And I was like, 45? What do you mean? I was like, what was said? She's like, I'm not telling you. To this day, I still don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't know. I was just in the hallway. I turned back around to go to my room when suddenly I am back. And after that, like, I'm unaware of why I lost time. Like, sometimes, I mean, when you get overwhelmed, you misplace time, but not like that quickly, you know? Like, you at least remember it for like a day or two before you like block that out. So the next day, me and my sister decided we're not gonna sleep in our rooms anymore. Like, it's summer vacation. We're gonna go downstairs. We're gonna sleep in the basement. We don't have, AC's not on, it's hot, it's whatever. We're just gonna sleep down there. That was what her reasoning was, not that. I had the inkling in the back of my voice, like, whatever happened in those 45 minutes, whatever happened is keeping her from wanting to be in her room. Because something's going on in our hallway. But I'm like, I'm not gonna ask questions. It's not my issue. I'll just play Skyrim and then go to bed. That's fine. I love sleeping on the couch. It's the couch I actually own. It's such a long time to misplace immediately. 45 minutes is crazy. I have never lost that much time in my life other than out of depression. But yeah, so I was like, we'll just play Skyrim, we'll do whatever, we'll just hang out in the basement. And so 1 night passes, we're fine. 2 nights pass, we're fine. 3 nights pass, we're fine. Get to night 4. We switch couches. I'm sleeping on the big couch. She's sleeping on the small couch that I have behind me. Big couch has since been burnt. You guys have seen big couch because it was in the last apartment, but it's no longer around anymore. It's gone. But I wake up, jolted up, heart racing, and all I can hear in my ears is, go to bed, go to bed, go back upstairs, go to bed, go to bed, go to bed. You need to sleep in your bed right now. And that's all I can hear / feel in my head. And it's like my head is pounding with that thought. And I cannot get it out. And I was like, what is going on? And then the next thing I know, it is 7 a.m. I'm in my bed. I did not walk up to my bed. I freaked out and I had the same blanket I'm actually holding right now. Had it and I was pressed like this. I'm like, no. And follow the concept of if you're under a blanket, you're safe. Is what I was following the concept of. And so I'm now in my bed at 7 a.m. And my sister comes charging. You hear the thunk, 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 thunk down my hallway. Throws my door. She's like,
fluid intake.
She's like, why did you leave? I'm like, what do you mean, why did I leave? I was like, I don't remember leaving. She's like, are you kidding me? I'm like, I'm dead serious. I was like, I woke up thinking I need to go to bed. I was like, no. And then now I'm here. I was like, I didn't go anywhere. And she's like, last night I was woken up at 3 a.m. to the furniture moving. I'm like, what do you mean the furniture moving? She's like, the furniture outside the window. Because we had a concrete patio outside our living room windows. And she was hearing the furniture go, and there was lines ground into the concrete of how the furniture was moving outside. Like someone was sliding it heavily. And she looks at me, she's like, I think I have to break up with him. I'm like, where did you get that idea from? Because to me, that's astounding information. And she's like, I can't do this anymore. I can't do it. And she'd been dating him for a while. She'd been dating for a while. She's like, I'm gonna break up with. She's like, I can't be part of that family more. It's driving me insane. And the day after she broke up with him, no more questionable cat sounds, no more lost time, no more sleeping in the basement. Everything back to normal. Yeah, and all I got was that now that you guys have met my sister and her fiance, it's a really intense, yeah. It's like knowing a hypothetical sister is one thing, knowing that story. Now knowing the human being is even more insane. It is freaking bonkers. It freaked me out so much. And I was like, I want to know what was said for her to be that scared. But it might have been something crazy personal that she was never going to tell me in the first place. To be honest, but we'll probably see someday. Oh, I'll probably see someday.
Stabilizing.
Uh-oh, I'm gonna die of thirst. But yeah. Oh, it's probably just my resting doe eye face. Probably. Yo, it was probably a conversation that they had in private together. And she never ever wanted to be shared upon anybody else. And hearing your little sister say that to you, probably say those words to you, she knew. Like, she told me after it was all done, she told me it was him haunting us. Because he was super... He told her at some point in their lives that he would never be okay with her dating his brother. And then he starts haunting them as soon as she starts dating his brother. But yeah, no, that's probably my doe eye. Just look. When I let my face rest for too long, there it goes. When I let my face, if I forget to hold my face, I just get really, I just get like really heavy and really, really big for some reason. Like, I have really big eyes. It's just, I feel like I look a lot friendlier when I'm squinted. However, actually, it might be the opposite effect. To be honest, but... Oh yeah, I'm also trying to get off of doing chapstick. I got this like chapstick addiction, so now I'm using lip gloss instead. Burt's Bees lip gloss specifically. Cause, brother, chapstick sucks. Chapstick sucks are really bad. But yeah, no, it was like crazy. Like lip gloss and motherfucker. Come here. Come here, motherfucker. I got you. Got you, dirty fool. Oh yeah. True. Dude, freaking the Gen Zers or Gen Alphas are trying to exnate the wing eyeliner. Come here, motherfucker. Thank you. Heads up, I'll be wrapping up in about 17-ish minutes. I've gotten crazy distracted telling stories. But yeah, oh.
30 seconds.
I need to get a new, liquid eyeliner pen. These games, I swear, Fun Day Friday is just, how many different stories can Eriss come up with while distracting you guys from the fact she's playing a game she normally wouldn't be playing? Is what I feel like a Fun Day Friday actually is, but we're not prepared to talk about that, I don't think. Subnautica's sick. I actually really like this. I'm confused, but I'm enjoying it. I love the exploration. I'm just looking for some lead. Just running and just vibing. It's cool. I think I farted on by a manatee. My inventory full? Poor me. That sucks.
Be advised, a common complication for cave divers is loss of orientation, followed by eventual asphyxiation.
Oh, silver. Dang, I didn't want that anyways. The salt deposit? Oh, okay. Nah, this is a vibe though. Ramen? Oh no. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Try and touch me. Oh, not touching me anymore. Dude, I have to download Baldur's Gate on my laptop. So me and Pippi can do a multiplayer run this weekend. Yeah, I might do a dwarf or something. I do not need titanium, by the way. I'm so over titanium. But yeah. No, I'm hoping we're gonna... She's a lot farther than me, and also, well, she's also in a very different kind of gameplay than I am. Oh, jeez. I don't know how... I'm hoping we're gonna do a new run. For the spirit of things, or else I might just let her and her fiance play. Oh, that would be funny. Yeah, I kind of want to do like a dwarf. I want to do a dwarf. Like a dwarven bard or something. I don't know. We'll find out. That'd be really funny though. Like her picking some sort of build that would allow that. I also think it's funny now that she's at least been here, I now have a name to call her other than just my sister. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna play this with Pippi. Oh yeah, we know Pippi. Either Pippi or either I'll play with Pippi or Humpty will be. Pippi is such a fun name to say. Yeah, I had no idea what her Twitch username was, so it was kind of cool to find out. But to me, it checks out. Dude, I know, I saw that Humpty and I was like, is this suspicious timing? And now that they've joined twice in a row, I'm like, ah, it definitely is. It definitely is him, okay. Like, I was like a little weary about who he could be. Like, Pippi I could figure out, because that's a joke, is what that is. Well, it's not a joke, it's a pun that she's used before. But yeah, Humpty, I have no freaking clue what that's from.
Oxygen.
But yeah. No, it's fun whenever they pop in. I think they're driving now, or gonna be soon, so they're not popping in today. Unfortunately. Oh no! Someone farted. Oh no! Oh no! Whatever will I do? I'm getting radiation poisoning from all the fartings. There we go, okay. Yeah, I'm excited. I think it might turn into a learning time for me, but I'm down for it. I wonder... The ghoul build. We certainly do. You know, it's just a... Oh, I need a... Before I go in there.
Oxygen.
It's just, you know, just a little radiation splurge, you know. Gotta share. You're cute. Oh, hi. I found this finally. I didn't want titanium. Frickin' copper. Quartz. I'm excited. Wait! Wait! Ow, fricker. Titanium. Copper.
30 seconds.
Yep. Owie. That done hurted. Had reminder 9 minutes before Eriss forgets to not like whip out a quick end. Got the ghoul build IRL. Hey, get me them scientist baths. Eey. No, frickers. Where the fork did I find that lead? I'm so confused. Was that just like a 1 in a million find for me? If I dumped all the freaking acid mushrooms. What's an acid mushroom for? Dude. Oops. Oopsies. Whoopsies! Oops, our pops are upstairs. Oh no. Whoops! Motherfucker, stay up! Stop! Holy frick! I don't want to be underwater anymore, Mr. Krabs! I successfully drank more chai than water today. Yay! Mr. Krabs, I want to breathe that sweet, sweet air. Art thou feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Acid mushroom. Oh, oh wait, I have a goal. Wait. Where the fork is the hole? Sorry. Titanium. Copper. Oops. Oh, my battery died. Battery died, dang it, that's sad. Oh, so that's what batteries are for. Huh, goodbye. Oh, 100% I would. No questions asked, I would go back to the Galapagos any day. It is the most beautiful oasis I've ever seen. They have the most amazing soups. Their ice cream's glorious. It's like summer every single day. It is glorious. And one of their islands was rehabbed. They have a bunch of like islands where you need like visas to visit to be able to see because they have protected animals there. And then they have 2 tourist islands, which is one is Barbados or something like that. Not Barbados, but something like that. That you fly into. And then there's another one where like all like they have hotels and everything. Dude, it is freaking stunning. It was my most favorite experience in the world, and I would love...
Calorie intake recommended.
I want to take someone that I care about deeply there. But also at the same time is like... I don't want them to feel like I'm showing them my old stomping ground. I want it to feel like it's like we're both experiencing things. Like it's been a decade. It's been a decade since I've been to the Galapagos, so a lot can change since like, you know, the pandemic happened. And so it's like kind of questionable.
Aurora, this is Sunbeam again. We just picked up a massive debris field at your location. I didn't know how many of you... I didn't know. We're now en route to your location. We're gonna bring you home. Sunbeam out.
What else can I say? The only time I parked a rig this big on a rock that small was in VR, and I blew it. It's a bad option, all right, but so are all the others.
Are we getting like, are these all the messages? Are these like in time messages, or are these like before the crash went out? The crash happened.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Whole fish.
Seek fluid intake.
It a whole fish. A whole fish. Oh, my inventory is still full. Dude.
Calorie intake recommended.
I need to...
Vital signs stabilizing.
I need to figure out, some organization at some point, I think. But that might be for a next time situation, because we're about to die anyway, so I might just call it. We can move over to yapping. Because this is a really slow dying process. Wow. There it goes. Holy frick, that took a long time. Why? Why'd that take so long? Okay, there goes save. Anyways, let's go over here. Holy frick, that was a lot of fun. Story time simulator with water access. Ugh. My Lanta. Yeah, these are shorter. The black ones were like up to here. These ones are... You can barely see them past my fingertips. Like, my hand's straight, like you can see like that one. But yeah. No, these fit my personality a little bit more. My students disagree though. Yeah, these are the same length as my nails. Which is a problem, so next time you need to not do short and do like medium length. Because these are actually like, it's really hard to use them. Because there's only like glue to like that part, like up to there. So it keeps wanting to like slide down. But yeah, no. I will say though, I am vibing with the fake nail situation. I am liking it. Makes my nails feel a lot happier. Instead of just constantly painting them or just wear and tearing them. But yeah, I don't know. It's a vibe. I enjoy the blues, greens. Yellow's been kind of cool. I've been humoring the idea of getting like gold colored jewelry. I recently learned Blue's Clues. I wonder who it's from. I've been cause so fun fact, I have like one of those like weird skin tones where like silver and gold look good, supposedly. And like someone lost a gold bracelet and I was like, wow, that actually looks like really nice on me. Like, maybe I'll get some like gold earrings or something. I mean, like I have, okay, so funny, I have one gold earring. The rest of my earrings are silver. I don't know why I have just one, but I have one gold earring. And they're all literally, the rest are all literally silver. Like, no gold found on this ear. I don't know why I have just like one, but it is what it is. Oh yeah. Yeah. No, whenever I shower, I take all of my earrings out and I soak them in rubbing alcohol. And I hydrogen peroxide all my ears and my nose. And I put them back in. But yeah, no, I leave these in. Typically. Well, this one up here is still healing, so I can't really take this one out. I'm trying to redo my industrial bar. I don't think I'll ever be able to have an actual bar there because I don't really have the anatomy for it. It was pierced as a bar. Just wouldn't heal with a bar in, so. We're just gonna let my industrial heal as its own 2 separate piercings. Cause F it. And maybe like do a chain. So I had a chain that connected all the way down the side of my ear, but. No, normally, if you have like, girls wear like those like cutesy earrings with like the charms or fun shapes, usually they take them out. But those are cutesy girls who don't mind maintenance. I mind maintenance. I'm really bad at maintenance. So bad I never even put my septum ring back in. Cause that I had to take out a whole lot more. Then also it was like it fit my aesthetic when I was 18. Fit it a little bit less when I was 20. I'm 26 now. I don't think I need a septum ring. I don't give off like emo-ish. And like, I don't do the horseshoe. I do the ring. So if anything, I'd have to use like one of these. So it'd be close to my nose. Like the only way I'd wear one is if I had like a little bit. Like you could see, like you could just see it right here. And that was it. That's the only way I would wear it again. Like I don't like that look on me anymore. Granted, I used to enjoy the grunge look, the emo look. I'm more like happy dappy hippie. So yeah, no, anything that requires maintenance, as you guys can tell with my hair. Last year I dyed it blonde, and I have not upkept any blonde. I'm just letting my hair grow out. I'm like, F it. F it's for friends. Although, I will say though, look at them curls. What the fuck? Who are they? Who is she? What the fuck? Yeah, I'm like vibing with the hippiness. I'm happy about it. Almost dreadlocks, literally. Well, when I was younger, I used to get I'd get natural dreadlocks. Like, they were. I would put like so much product. Like, oh, that's like a cute curl. Wow, what the fuck? I took a nap and got that. Crazy. Wowee. I used to get natural dreadlocks behind my ears. So I'd have like 2 locks behind my ears, and sometimes I'd put like I just had a bunch of these. I'd put like a bunch of like earrings through them and like hang things off of them. Sometimes, other times I'd just like sit there and just like look a little bit unkept. But yeah, no, my top layer is always rough. But yeah, no, I'm like this year I'm gonna refine my like style. I need to. It'd be a lot of fun. Like I would definitely be like that person, like not for cultural appropriation, but just cause my hair does it so easily. Like having like a single dread like right behind my ear would be a lot of fun. But not like a messy dread, you know? Not like a dread, but like one of those like permanent braid things, like a Vikings dread. Eriss is gonna be cleaning shop. Ooh. With the money Eriss is gonna be making this year, I'm gonna have my hippie wardrobe of my dreams. That and like find some online shops that sell the cute like flowy skirts and things. Like, it's gonna be sick. Hippie and plaid. I only own 2 flannels. And one of them I wear only for warmth. It doesn't fit me right. That white and pink one is like really thin. Just for appearances only, but yeah. No. Like I have to get new tank tops and like I got plans for this year. It's gonna be sick. I'm gonna have so much fun. I also have to get new Birks. Not Birk brand Birks. You know? You know? Because I need new sandals. Or get actual sandals? I don't know. I don't know if I have to figure it out because like I had permanent like tan lines on my feet from my Birks. I gotta figure that out. But I don't know. I'm excited for this year. I'm excited. This is gonna be a really good year. Dude, it's gonna be amazing. I am so excited. I'm excited for my potential promotion that will get me salaried in a job I love. If they can figure out what my position would be. Because they don't know. They're creating a position from scratch right now. Get salaried from that. Save up some money. Easily save up money because I'll be salaried. Get my land. Get my house. Well, pay off my land. Get my loan to build my house, move in. Holy frick, I'm praying that the house will get built this year, actually. I'm hoping, but that's gonna be a big hope. Well, I'm hoping to do it in a different route than what the current plan is. I'm planning to get house built with other sources and then getting a first-time homebuyer loan and buying house. That's what I want to do. But the more realistic plan is pay off land, get loan, using land as collateral, then building house. But that's typically how it goes whenever you have land, though. I mean, usually you get it, you pay for it right away, and then you can start. Unfortunately, mine's being held by a friend, so it's not in my name yet. But yeah, when it's in my name, I'm excited. Not be able to get started when it's in my name. But that house so good. I want more space. I want a stream room. And hopefully get filthy rich. All goes according to plan. If it all goes according to plan, we're all gonna have a really great year. Okay, ready, set, break. Sorry, that was CPR. I just broke some ribs. I'm kidding. Dude, I'm gonna have like an entire like floor to ceiling windows. Like big window, and then the peaky windows, because I'm gonna have a vaulted ceiling. And I'm gonna have like suction cup shelves stuck to some of the windows. I'm gonna have plants in the windows. Jeez. Frick. That's gonna be my pothos. Do you even see that sucker? She's creeping on my lamp right now. You can't even see her going down this side. Like, she's all the way... She's touching, like, the top of the cat tower is here. One of her leaves are all, like, just above the cat tower, but you can't really see it from here. Dark. Yeah, so my pothos is taking up too much space, and I have a pothos in my window up here. My flaming Katie's finally figuring life out. I'm gonna have so many big plants. I'm scared. It's gonna be great, though. I'm excited. I want so many plants. I'm sad my veggie plants are dying, but... I'll just pull all the tags, put them all in tubs, and then go buy those seeds again. And then just get, like, nursery trays. See if I can buy nursery trays at Home Depot, maybe? And then... just... plant 2 seeds, like, with a little bit of paper towel in each spot, so when they start to grow, I can just bury them with dirt and let them keep growing. Maybe do it that way, because I think they got traumatized being removed from the paper towel. So usually, I did it delicately, but I waited too long, so they became one with the paper towel. But I definitely won't plant all of the radish and cilantro. I also thought turn the sprouts so my mom can eat them. She ate my freaking nursery plants. But nursery plants are super temperamental. They're in their most vulnerable state of their lives. When you're in the first 3 months of their life, they're super vulnerable. So it's very dangerous. You can easily kill them. Yeah, I was just hoping, because usually my nursery plant thing, usually I have the dirt ready. So when they get to the right spot, I can just pop them in dirt and be ready, but I waited too long, so. It's just I'll have the dirt inside my apartment. I just gotta get a lot of nursery trays. Like a lot of nursery trays. We'll see. I don't know. But yeah, growing plants like that if you mess with their biome too much, they can keel over really fast. But yeah. So next time I get into town, I'll have to stop at Home Depot and pick up some seeds because it was just basic veggies, plants, or whatever. Yeah. I mean, I have my plants that are over here, that are over there. I'm not gonna show you guys. Over here, right here, you see that weird glossy thing that's happening right by my thumb. That's a tray. Those plants are fine. I want to get some nursery trays and see if I can get lids that click on the top of them. So I can just like spray them and just have like the lids on them because they're doing great with the lid. These ones did not have lids and they did not make it. But my apartment temperature is is fluctuating a lot right now, so it might not help. But the lid, at least they're like maintaining because it's like a little travel greenhouse. Which might have also been the cause too. There might have been a lot of factors that killed the plants, actually. Like some of my pumpkins are still alive, but yeah. It did not, yeah. No, your plants have to be mature before they can go outside. I put my jalapeno outside and it died. It was a rather mature jalapeno. It was like a foot tall. It's like, ugh, the pH of the sun is too rich for my leaves. Oh, I just might die. And then it died. After my mom ate his peppers. It's like, brother, are you joking? You're a jalapeno plant. You're acidic. Ugh. Yeah, so I have to try again with the jalapenos. I might pick up some other seeds too and just see what happens. Oh, pH of the soil might kill me. Oh no. Y'all ever see that? Like, wow, any flower I plant in my dirt. Oh. Then like dandelions. Heck yeah, concrete. You know? Like, what the fuck? Why can't you grow, motherfricker? Brother. Yeah, oh. Plants are hard. They're a lot of work. And unfortunately, they're very annoying too. Y'all, freaking I forgotted about my archive channel so hard. I just had to export like 7 videos to it because I was forgetting to do that. Like, whoopsies. Whoopsie doopsies. No, I got a lot done today. You'd think me not having to worry about YouTube, like my YouTube channel, would make it so I'd be on top of Twitch more. False. It means Eriss took nap. And big one. It cracks me up like how much I was like sitting there, I was like, huh, it's kind of crazy. Oh yeah. I mean, I got most of them scheduled. I got 2 scheduled. Well, 3 scheduled. No, I have 2 scheduled right now. I'm ready. I have the thumbnails done for most of them. But yeah, I was like, nah. I'm excited. My YouTube channel is finally up to dispatch now. I've been doing it because, well, technically, I mean, to the outside world, I'm doing it consistently. I didn't just check out for an entire month. Yeah, I played an entire game in one day and got so many videos that I could check out for a month and decide if I wanted to keep doing it. Dude, there's so many. There's so many. Like, let's see. How many? I have. Oh. Yeah, ignoring my channel. I haven't even been opening this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more videos. There's 8 episodes. Just released the first one. Dude, this series, I actually loved doing Dispatch. It's so funny. And there's like 4 different endings, I guess. And then it also can vary depending if you do cinematic versus interaction. And I did cinematic for the YouTube because I was reacting. I wasn't aware of what was going on in the game, and I feel like if you're not aware, it's probably better to see it before you're like, oh yeah, go. The mini games are kind of mid. Okay, so I don't feel as bad. I was like, I'll do cinematic. I was like, I don't know. Eriss is really bad at time management and quick thinking, you know? It gets kind of like, that could ruin it. I could ruin it. Yeah. Yeah, no. The hacking's interesting later on. It gets hard. But I don't know. The story is amazing. I love the story. Holy frick. It also varies so much. I did drop the ball. There was something I did forget to do for the first 2 videos though. I hate QuickTime events. I hate it. I'm like, I want to enjoy the cutscene. I want to watch it. I want to absorb it. If I know there's going to be QuickTime events, I cannot pay attention to the story. I'm just waiting for the shoe to drop. It's like, but yeah, no. The first 2 videos I did for Dispatch, I forgot to show the statistics. I think in the 3rd video, I show the statistics for the first 2, and then I move on. And then do the 3rd, and I start doing the statistics at the end of each of the videos. Like, I didn't know it was a thing until the covered by the camera. But the statistics, Dispatch at the end, I didn't even show them in the first video. At the end of each episode, it'll weigh your options, and it'll give you the stats of how popular that choice was. Like, how many players chose this for the decision you made? And like, it'll show you that at the end of each episode. I forgot to show that in the first 2 videos, and it was because I didn't know they were there. I mean, I found out either it was for the first 2 or the first one, and I did it. No, the second episode, the next one I'll do it. The next one I do it. I didn't know it was there, and I cut the video and then saw it. And I was like, oops. So in the next video that comes out, I show the statistics for the first one, and then at the end of the second episode, I show the statistics, how they're supposed to go. Yeah. No, I didn't know they were gonna do that, which I love when games do that. I just didn't know. Oh, yeah, no. That happens in Baldur's Gate, which I do actually need to remember to use my other webcam that's over here for Baldur's Gate. I don't remember them doing any. Well, they might, but I feel like it might have been showing. Yeah, I only remember it coming up with Blonde Blazer in one of the episodes, but it only happened like once or twice with a decision I made. So it was like really weird, but usually whenever I see that, I'm like, oh, yo, remember that? Interesting. Like, I'll usually make a comment if it ever popped up, because like, I think it's really funny. Everybody disliked that. Or Emily will remember that. Like, I bet Emily will. Emily's not in Dispatch. That's an old game, that AOL type game. But yeah, sorry. It was also a game I've never played. Something I watched on YouTube. Eriss says, like, okay, so fun fact about Eriss. I have a photographic memory. Except for, it's crazy. It's only a flash. I get like a 10-second flash of something,